Hi everyone, I'm Jennifer from Entouch, and today I'm bringing you kind of a slow flow through some warrior poses. We'll kind of learn the different alignments in the postures and start to build some strength, but we will begin with some warm-ups and some cool downs afterwards. So let us begin in a nice comfortable seat. If you want to sit cross-legged, you can. If you want your legs straight out or apart, whatever works for your body. Even if you want to sit on top of a blanket or a pillow or bolster or anything to raise your hips up, you can do that as well. So let's just start by closing our eyes, rooting through the sit bones, but reaching the crown of your head tall. You can rest your hands on your knees or in your lap, whatever is most comfortable for you. So let's begin to bring our focus inward to our breathing. And we're going to gradually start to deepen and lengthen through each inhale and each exhale. Breathing in and out through the nose if possible. Filling the body with each inhale. Letting everything go with each exhale. Just nice, slow, deep, and even breaths. Taking some time here to just center in. Let go of any other thoughts from your day. And just focus in on this present moment. Being in your body, with your breath, on your mat. If you'd like to take a moment also to set an intention in for your class, now would be the time to do so. And then as you inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale to heart. One more time. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, hands to heart. Again, we'll inhale our arms up, but this time as we exhale, we're going to twist to our right. Place our right hand behind us, our left hand to our right knee, lengthening up through the spine for a nice seated twist. Keep the spine long. Feel the breaths moving. As you inhale next, let's draw our arms back up through the center. Exhale, twist to your left. Right hand comes to your left knee, left arm behind you. Twisting open. Lengthening through the spine. And then inhale, come back up to center. Exhale, hands to heart. And then we're going to come into table pose, hands and knees. So let's roll forward, coming to our hands and knees. Wrists underneath our shoulders, knees underneath our hips, spreading our fingers nice and wide. Start to engage, push through the palms. Engage up through the arms, push down through your shins. The crown of your head reaches forward, your tailbone reaches back. So we're just lengthening through the spine, creating space. Strong core, so lightly pull that belly button up towards your spine. Nice deep breaths. As you exhale next, round your back, tuck your chin, tuck your tailbone, push through the spine. Inhale, drop your belly, raise your gaze. Taking a few rounds of these cat and cows using your breath. Exhale, rounds the back. Inhale, let's drop the belly. Moving with your inhales and exhales. That's what yoga is all about, is just moving mindfully with your breath. Taking 2 more rounds of this. After you inhale again, we'll exhale to a flat back. From here, we're going to walk our knees back a few inches, tuck our toes under, lift our hips up and back, downward facing dog. And feel free to start to pedal through your feet. So bend through one knee and then the other. Just starting to stretch through those calves and hamstrings. Maybe coming up onto your toes and then exhale those heels towards the mat. Maybe put a strong bend through the knees, dropping your chest and then straighten through the legs. Inhale, let's bend our knees, look forward, step or walk to the top of our mats, coming to a flat back, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, heart center. Still connected with your breath. We're going to begin our flow through our warrior poses. So as we inhale, let's bring our arms up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway for length. Exhale, plant your hands. You can either step straight back to a downward facing dog or take a vinyasa, come to plank pose. Up off the knees or lower to the knees. Bend back through the elbows and lower the chest, chaturanga. Untuck the toes, inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, tuck your toes, down dog. Inhale, we're going to draw that right leg up. Exhale, step it forward to the top of your mat. And if you need to walk that foot forward, feel free. We want to make sure our knee's over the ankle and not in front. Let's plant our back foot flat and inhale our arms up. Warrior one. So our warriors are strong, so engage your body. We're rooting through this front leg, but we're also engaging through the back. Arms are reaching up. We don't want our shoulders up by your ears, so make sure your shoulders are resting down. You want to engage through your core and keep the breath moving. If you have a hard time balancing here, maybe walk your right foot to the right a couple inches, your left foot to the left a couple inches, so you're not on a tightrope, and it'll help your balance just a bit. Let's bring our arms down. We're going to take a bind behind us. So let's interlace our fingers, lengthen up as we inhale. As we exhale, we're going to fold on the inside of our right knee for humble warrior. So exhaling down. Your arms can rest on your back, or if you want to deepen it, squeeze through those shoulder blades, really fold in. We don't want to rest our shoulder blade on our knee. We want to rest on the inside, so we're really feeling it into this right thigh, but engage through that back foot. keeping some of our weight back so we're not pushing everything to the front. And then we're going to release this bind. Inhale that right arm up and back, reverse warrior. So this left arm can slide down the back leg or come across your back. We're still lunging through this front knee safely, still engaging through both feet, both legs, and we're lengthening through this right side. Good. As you exhale, we're going to open up to warrior two now. So arms are going to come long. For this, I do like to have my heel lined up through the middle of my back foot, still bending through the right knee. And drive over towards the pinky toe. It's going to want to float in, but keep that knee safe over the ankle. Engaging the outer edge of our left foot. Our gaze is past our right fingertips. Strong core. Feel the strength through your whole body right now. Good. Bring your hands to heart center as we twist our hips forward. We're going to come to the ball of our back foot, and we're going to make our way into a warrior three. So it is a balancing pose. So we're going to come off our back leg, flexing through your left foot like you're pushing against the wall behind you. Lengthen through the crown of your head forward. If you need to bring your hands down to the mat, you can. You can keep them at heart center. You can draw them out like an airplane. You can bring them back or forward. Whatever works with you, play around with it. Trying to square our hips to be parallel with the floor. And then exhale. Place your left foot down next to your right. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. And just kind of dangle here if you need to kind of bend through each knee a little bit. Shaking out the leg. Inhale, halfway for length. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, downward facing dog. Or if you'd like to, take that vinyasa, come into plank pose. Nice deep breath, center down dog. Inhale, we're going to bring that left leg up behind us. Exhale, step it forward to the top of your mat. Plant your back foot flat. And again, we will inhale our arms up. Warrior one. So bending through our left knee, engaging through both legs. Strong core, strong arms, shoulders resting. And if you tend to kind of stick that tailbone out, slightly tuck it under. Draw our arms behind us. Take that bind and interlace your fingers. Inhale for length. Exhale, fold on the inside of your left knee, humble warrior. Again, you can rest your arms or squeeze through the shoulders. Engaging through that back leg so all the weight is not forward. And then we'll release our bind. Inhale that left arm up and back, reverse warrior. So still lunging through the left knee, the left arm's raising as we lengthen and slightly back bend. Right arm is down the back leg or across your back for a bind. Deep breaths. Good. Exhale. Warrior two pose. So we're going to maybe lengthen our stance a little bit, still bending through our left knee and drawing it out over the ankle. Engaging through the outer edge of our right foot. Arms are strong, core is strong, breath is strong. And then we will come into our warrior three. So let's square our hips forward. We're going to come off that back leg, balancing onto that left foot. If you need to have your hands down, you can. You can have your hands at heart center or out. Flex through that back leg. Push against that invisible wall. Crown of your head reaches forward. Exhale those hands down. Plant your right foot next to your left. Inhale halfway for length. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, heart center. Nice job. We're going to take a wide stance here on our mats. And we're going to have the sides of our feet parallel to the short ends of the mat. We're going to inhale our arms up for length. Exhale, hinge and fold. Hands come down to the mat or to a block or whatever you have. Just make connection. If you touch easily, you can start to bend back through your elbows. Just keep the length in the spine. Good. Bring your hands to your hips, and we're going to inhale up. Exhale, arms to a T. Let's pivot those right toes towards the front of our mat. We're going to come into a triangle pose. We're just going to shift forward. Right arm will come down, left arm will come up. Gaze can follow as we come into triangle. That left shoulder blade's going to open, lengthening through the side body. Deep breaths. And look down, inhale back up. Pivot your right toes in, left toes come out. And then we're just going to shift forward. The left arm will come down, right arm comes up. Again, we're just opening through this right shoulder this time. Lengthening and breathing. And look down, inhale back up. Pivot those toes in, hands can come to your hips, and we can just step back up to the top of our mat. So we are going to take our warrior flow one more time through, but a little bit quicker this time. So we will start by inhaling our arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway for length. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, downward facing dog, or feel free to take a vinyasa. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step it forward. Left foot plants. Inhale up, warrior one. Exhale your hands down. Take a bind behind you. Inhale for length. Exhale, fold on the inside of your right knee, humble warrior. Release your bind. Inhale that right arm up and back, reverse warrior. Exhale, we're going to open up wide, warrior two. From here, we're going to transition into our warrior three. So squaring our hips forward, hands can come to heart as we come off the back leg. Warrior three for 3 breaths. And then exhale your hands down. Place that left foot next to your right as we inhale halfway for length. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, downward facing dog, or take a vinyasa. We'll inhale our left leg up. Exhale, step it forward as our right foot plants. Inhale, arms lift, warrior one. Exhale your arms down. Take a bind behind your back as you inhale for length. Exhale, fold in the inside of your left knee, humble warrior. Release that bind as we inhale that left arm up and back, reverse warrior. And exhale, warrior two, arms come long. Inhaling, squaring your hips forward, hands can come to heart. Come off that back leg, warrior three. Exhale your hands down, right foot plants next to your left. Inhale for length. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to heart. And then we are going to come back down to our mats and take a child's pose for a few breaths. So coming back into table pose, hands and knees. Draw your big toes together. Knees can be apart as we sink our hips back, resting our forehead down, child's pose. Take this time to reconnect with your breath. And then when you're ready, we'll begin to lift up and have a seat on our mats, drawing our legs straight out in front of us. And we're going to flex our feet back. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale your arms up for length. Exhale, hinge forward and take a bind where you can, whether it's your feet, ankles, shins, and then just pull that chest through. Paschimottanasana. Inhale, release your bind and come up. And we are going to take a boat pose. So let's plant our feet down. Grab behind our thighs, open through our chest, drop our shoulders. You can stay here or lift through the legs. Keep your bind, release your bind, straighten your legs, whatever version. Just keep the spine long. Breath is moving, smiling. As you exhale, we're going to cross our legs, come down, take a bump up. Extend your legs straight out. We're going to bring our right knee up and place it down. Facing our extended leg, flex that foot. Inhale, arms lift for length. Exhale, hinge forward, take a bind for Janu Sirsasana. Again, wherever you take your bind, just pull that chest through. Allow your right knee to rest towards the mat. And breathe. Inhale, begin to lift back up. Bring this right knee up and back out. And then our left knee will lift and place it down. Face our right leg, flex through the foot. Inhale, arms lift for length. Exhale, hinge and fold, take your bind. Left knee draws towards the mat as we fold in. Deep breaths. Good. Release your bind, lift up, bring this left knee up, plant that right foot again down to the mat. One more boat pose, so grab behind your thighs and lift through those legs. Again, keep the bind or release. Breath is moving strong in the body. Exhale, cross your legs as you come down. Take a bump up. And we're going to draw the soles of our feet together. Knees can hang open. And don't pull your feet in. Keep them out so we have a nice diamond shape going between our legs. And we're just going to inhale for length. Exhale, hinge forward and rest. Nice deep breaths. As you inhale, slowly start to lift up. You can bring your knees together, and then we are going to make our way to our backs. And for our inversion today, I'm going to take legs up the wall. So if you are near a wall that you can bring your legs up to, if you want to bring your mats there, now would be the time to do so. But if you don't have a nearby open wall to use, you're welcome to just lift your legs straight up in the air. You don't need to rest them on the wall. So if you do have a wall, try to slide your hip so it's touching the wall, and as you lie back, slide those legs up. You want to have your bottom as close to the wall as possible. And again, if you do not have a wall to use, just bring your legs straight up. Rest this upper body into the mat. So release those shoulder blades down. And just breathe nice and deep and even. Resting our bodies here. Feel the back of your legs releasing. Releasing into the hips and the low back. Legs at the wall is a great, easy inversion to do every day. It's great to do like 5 to 10 minutes a day if you can. It just really helps release that low back and hips and the back of your legs. Helps fight insomnia, lower blood pressure. There's so many benefits to inversions, and this is just a nice, gentle one. You can even bring your legs up to a chair so that they're bent over the chair bottom. And you can stay with your legs straight up, or if you'd like to bring your legs wide for a few breaths, you can. And then you can just draw those legs back to center. And we're going to bring the soles of our feet together again, but this time on the wall. So slide them down. Maybe push against those knees to deepen the stretch. And then just bring those knees together So they're coming into your chest. Arms are going to come out to a T. And let's rest our knees over to the right side. And your gaze can come to the left. If you'd like to grab a bind with your top knee, you can to kind of deepen that twist. Resting this left shoulder into the mat. Still breathing. Feel the twist within your torso. Good. From here, we're going to bring our legs back to center and then lower those knees to the left side. And your gaze can come right. Maybe grab a bind again with your top knee if you'd like to deepen the twist. Right shoulder blades are resting down as you breathe. Good. Let's just draw our right arm over to our left side, coming into some sort of fetal position. And we'll slowly make our way up. And we're going to come into our final pose of Shavasana. So whatever that feels right for your body to do. If you'd rather bring those legs up the wall for your Shavasana, if it felt great, do that. If you want to take a seated Shavasana, you can. Otherwise, just lie back on your mat. Legs can come out to each corner of the mat. Arms can rest down by your sides. Maybe your palms face upward. Let's take one final deep breath in. Exhale, sigh it out. Begin to just release the body, the mind, the breath, finding stillness as we enter Shavasana. slowly start to deepen through your breath as we begin to draw awareness back into our bodies. Begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes, your wrists and ankles. And take a long stretch behind you. And exhale those knees back into your chest for a final hug. Just squeezing yourself in, thanking yourself for your practice. And just find yourself rolling over to your favorite side. And then we'll just take a few moments to meet back up in a seated position. Drawing our hands together at heart center. Coming back to your intention. The light within me, it bows, honors, and reflects that beautiful light in each of you. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today. Feel free to check out our website, entouchllc.com, for all our services. There is a donation link on our homepage as well if you feel so inclined to do so. And feel free to subscribe to our YouTube channel for all our classes and meditations. Thank you.